My name is Bill McRaven. I'm a retired naval officer. My last duty station was as the commander of U.S. Special Operations Command. My role here at the University of Texas was as a faculty member at the LBJ School of Public Affairs, and I am teaching a course on policymaking and leadership from the battlefield to the sit room. When model diplomacy was presented to me by the Council on Foreign Relations, I immediately kind of jumped on it because I knew it would be perfect for the scenarios that we wanted to run in the classroom. The model diplomacy scenario gives my students the tools to think about the problem in a way that you probably wouldn't get in a book. We have 18 students in the class. I've broken them up into two 9-person groups. They will act out their roles as members of the National Security Council. We have a president, the Secretary of Defense, and a chairman of the Joint Chiefs, and a director of national intelligence. Their challenge now is to develop options for how do we address the situation that North Korea has launched a ballistic missile that has the possibility of having a guidance system on it. They will have to ask themselves, who are we as a nation? How do we make decisions that are moral, legal, and ethical? Do we understand the consequences of the decisions we are about to make as the National Security Council? The reason it's important to have this scenario play and to put people in positions to kind of act out their roles is because you see the difficulty in the deliberation process. I think you gain so much more having the human interaction. It causes you to look at the merits of your argument, so you have to bring the facts to bear. You have to be balanced in your approach. What you see from the model diplomacy is there is depth to their simulation. There's some great videos on the National Security Council. With every scenario, of course, there is a complete case study. The students love the model diplomacy because they can dig into the scenarios, and so they come prepared to play their role. And it is interesting to watch them because some of them will react like, that's not the decision I wanted made. Welcome to the National Security Council. This is real decision making. We're using the model diplomacy to teach the students about leadership, to teach them important life lessons that they'll be able to use in any public policy forum. As I've told some of my students, I don't care whether you're on the National Security Council or the City Council or the Student Council. How you make decisions, how you grapple with tough questions is going to be important to your success in life. I think it may be one of the most important things for young adults in particular to understand the nature of foreign policy. You need to understand how decisions are made in other countries because they will affect you. People need to be globally literate so they can make local decisions. The risk of citizens not being globally literate is that they become a little bit too insular. It is easy to think that the world revolves just around you. Being globally literate and also understanding other ideas, other concepts, other cultures makes you more inclusive, makes you more likely to look at things from somebody else's viewpoint, which will, frankly, allow you to make a better decision regarding a whole host of things. If we'd have had model diplomacy when I was in high school, I think it would have broadened my horizons tremendously.